Zach, how would you sum up the last week of your life as a member of the New York Jets and what you did, what you accomplished, and everything that's been going on?
Yeah, it's been exciting. I'm having a good time out here in New Jersey, Florham Park, and having a good time meeting the new players and kind of everything we've been going through. This past weekend we had rookie mini camps. It was really just an introduction to the offense. Really trying to learn the plays as quickly as possible, just be able to get used to the speed, the tempo. Calling plays with the mic and the helmet, and but I'm having a blast. Time's flying by.
Well, and I'm sure it's just like all of the preparation going into being drafted and everything that went into that. Has it all been a blur, or have you been able to sit back and at least absorb everything that's happened to you in the last week or so? I mean, this is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of time to kind of just reflect back and understand, how exciting this moment is and all that kind of stuff, now, but now it's to the point where really, it's crunch time. We got to learn this playbook as quick as we can. Try and get to know my teammates as quickly as I can. And, it's really, starting over kind of like it was in college my freshman year, just getting the playbook down so I can go out there and start executing and running the offense, and then finding the little things that I can change up as we go along and just get more and more familiar with everything we're doing.
A lot of people are excited about the early connection that you have with Elijah Moore, who is a star rookie receiver. How is that relationship developing through now a little more than a week?
Yeah, Elijah's a great guy, and I think really our relationships just come because of we both have the same goals and the same dreams of being able to play in this league and not only just getting here but playing at a super high level and having everyone know who we are as players. And so it's awesome because I hold him accountable, and he's definitely holding me accountable for everything we're doing. And we're making sure we go and we get workouts together. We're learning the playbook together, and then of course throwing together. So it's nice to have somebody that's there to push you along the way.
Speaking of the playbook, and obviously without giving away trade secrets, of course, how similar or how different is the offense you're now learning? How similar is that to what you were used to prior to?
Yeah, I mean, similar as far as some of the concepts go. There's some that you can match up to what we did at BYU. Maybe like what you're trying to achieve is working off the same coverages, same defense, all that kind of stuff. But really, as far as terminology, it's 100% different. The way that they call their routes, the way they call their concepts, their formations, everything from the cadence, the way you got to call the play in the huddle, it's all completely different. Even as far as defensive IDs and calling different fronts, different blitzes, all that kind of stuff, it's all completely different. So it's really like learning an entirely new language, but it's a new challenge, and it's a lot of fun.
This can seem very overwhelming for most human beings, Zach, but I don't get that impression from you, nor have I ever when you've been challenged with a playbook, whether at BYU and now at the New York Jets. So what is it about this situation that you like and not so much feel anxiety over?
Yeah, I think it's just understanding, it's just another step in the whole process going on. It's a new challenge. And it's going to take time. We've all realized coming to this point, it's going to be a process as far as learning the offense, getting used to everything that's going on. And the coaches know that, so they're patient with us, but it's exciting. I mean, I think that's why it's not overwhelming, is it's a lot of fun to be able to get in the film room and watch, why this play is designed for these certain reasons. And once you put it all together, it's a lot of fun. That's what makes football exciting.
I don't know how much time you guys have actually been able to spend together, but how nice is it to have a familiar face in TRISTEN HOGE there?
Yeah, it's been great. Tree's not out here right now. He was out here this past weekend, for our rookie mini camps, and they actually split the O-line and offense completely separate just because, we weren't allowed to have that many guys in. So I really only ran into him one or two times, but he sat right behind me on the flight out there. So it's great to have, a familiar face out here and somebody that I'm just, accustomed to being around.
Did he kick your seat? and did you recline back knowing he was behind you?
I did. That's how comfortable we are with each other.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Zach Wilson with us on BYU Sports Nation. quarterback for the New York Jets, just finished up rookie mini camps and much more to come in the very near future. In fact, Zach, what is the next big event on your calendar in preparation for quarterbacking the New York Jets?
Yeah, kind of like I said, right now this week we're doing tons of meetings, trying to install the offense as quickly as we can. The coaches from rookie mini camps have kind of just given us a lot of the plays and concepts and things, and we're on our own trying to just get those in as quick as we can, because starting next week on Monday, we start first OTA practices and stuff coming up, and you don't want to go out there and have no idea what you're doing. So you want to be able to show up and be prepared so that you can play fast. And so, that's really where I'm spending most of my time. Obviously still trying to put some weight on, still trying to get faster, work out in the weight room, all that kind of stuff, and just take care of my body. But really it's the mental stages right now. I'm just cranking down on the offense.
Okay, a couple of quick hitter questions that aren't necessarily important right now, but fans care about these things. First and foremost, the jersey number. Have you settled on number 1 or number 2?
I'm actually going to wear number 2. That's going to be the number I carry with me. Hopefully my entire career, if it's available. That's going to be something I think is going to be cool. It'll be a staple, to represent me.
Okay, and the second quick hitter is, have you settled on like a key phrase in your cadence and what you call it at the line? I know every quarterback's got their thing, Blue 42, whatever. Do you have a thing that you are settling on?
Well, part of our offense is it's already built in. We have white 18 is what we say. And that's just what everyone says across the board. We don't change that. White 18 is going to be what we keep as a team.
So are you basically in New York now moving forward before the season, or are you going to be coming back and forth? What's that look like over the next couple of weeks and months?
Yeah, so I got out here last week, and I'm going to be here probably into the end of OTAs, probably till June 24th, the whole stretch of time. I just want to get used to being here, being around the guys, being able to throw with these guys, hanging out outside of football, just being in the film room as much as I can, So I think it's important just to be here. I'll have pretty much the whole month of July off to be with family and all that kind of thing before training camp starts.
And there's been a lot of stories come out talking about how you've already been in contact with teammates about doing some of these off-season workouts and getting together. What kind of plans do you have for stuff like that? Any chance you bring the guys out here to the state of Utah and let them experience the altitude a bit?
I don't know if they want to go to Utah, but we'll have to see. Maybe they'll bring me to Florida or something like that where it's nice and warm. But we've talked about things. We're mostly all going to be here. We haven't decided on anything in July. Definitely when that time comes around, we'll be able to figure out some off-season training stuff. But that's why all of us have, gotten in communication so soon, is because a lot of them are starting to come back out to New Jersey, and we're able to do a lot of stuff here together. So once July hits, we'll be able to figure out a better schedule.
Former BYU star and now current New York Jets quarterback Zach Wilson with us on BYU Sports Nation. The NFL schedule release dominating headlines this week. Very exciting time. As now everybody in the football world knows, that week number 1 will feature a showdown with your former teammates Brady Christensen and Micah Simon and the Carolina Panthers. How do you feel about the week 1 matchup against those guys?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Carolina's a great place. It's going to be fun to go down there and play those guys. Great team. It's going to be, probably some good weather, I would assume. So it's going to be fun to be able to see Brady and Micah and those guys.
I have to assume, though, we know who their quarterback is, Sam Darnold. We know the situation there. I have to assume you are not too surprised that it was either going to be Carolina or maybe Jacksonville that you were going to be facing pretty early on. The NFL loves these type of storylines, don't they?
Yeah, most definitely. That's what gets the fans coming back and the fans bringing the money, which keeps the whole game going around. So, it's exciting to have these kind of matchups for sure.
What do you think about the idea of moving back towards packed stands? Is it going to be a weird transition for you based on what you just came out of in the pandemic?
Yeah, I hope it's not weird. I hope it's, back to normal and feeling, I hope having fans in the stands isn't a shock to me about how loud it becomes, but I think it's definitely needed. And it'll be fun to definitely have fans. I think the excitement and the energy is going to be unmatched. It's going to be a lot better for sure.
If you can throw that pressure-packed pass in Knoxville in front of 90,000 plus, I think you're going to be okay, Zach.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be all right.
You know, Zach, I know you've touched on this in previous appearances on the show, but I think maybe as a reminder to people, we know you have some family in New York, but what's your plans in terms of family? Are you going to be out there by yourself most of the time? Are you going to have family coming out, either living with you or near you? What's that situation?
Yeah, so it's crazy how it worked out. My Uncle David, they were in New Canaan, Connecticut, and I think he's still got a house there, but most of the family has moved to Utah. So maybe every once in a while, my Uncle David comes back to New Canaan, which is a good hour and a half away, but pretty much the whole family's in Utah. And so, my close family will come out and visit, every once in a while. They'll make sure that they come out and get to see me. But really, it's going to be me on my own for 95% of the time that I'm here. It's going to be just me on my own and, hanging out in the film room and all that kind of stuff. Because, when you're here, it's a grind. There's not much free time on your hands. There's not a lot of time to go to the city and enjoy what's going on because, football is the main priority right now. We just got to make sure that we're always spending pretty much our whole day on that.
And with that said, we certainly appreciate you working us into your schedule, and can't tell you how much fun this has been to kind of experience this journey with you to a small degree and do so on BYU Sports Nation. You've spoken a lot about your coaches, your teammates. Zach, with this as your platform, speaking to BYU fans, what would you like to say to them kind of as your parting words as you open up this brand new chapter of professional football?
Yeah, just thanks for all the support. Everything that I've been through, couldn't have happened without you guys. And, I think the exciting part is it's not over yet. I know it's always been exciting for me to watch Cougars in the NFL and be able to watch them represent our team, on TV every Sunday. So I think it's going to be cool that we're going to still have that fan base of Cougars cheering on now in New York.
Zach, again, thanks for the time, my friend. Wish you the best of luck. Stay in good health. Slam into that playbook, get things going, and let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma so you can soak it all in.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.